Okay, people, today is a very exciting day because I'm doing something a little bit different today. I've been spending a lot of money on Magic the Gathering cards, and I thought the best solution to the fact that I'm spending way too much money is to spend even more. Commander Legends came out a little while ago. I was actually going to open this up previously, like last week, but that didn't happen. So here we are today. We're going to open this up. There's 24 packs of Magic the Gathering goodness in this, and hopefully we get something good. But knowing my luck, I'll probably get something really bad, because I never get anything good. I got some scissors. We're gonna slice and dice this bad boy right open. All right, let's get, there we go. Okay, so we got this thing wide open. Let's rip this off. Somebody probably is sad that I destroyed that. Let's get rid of that. Oh my God, look at all this. Holy moly. Okay, so, oh my God, look at all these packs. I haven't opened up a booster box in like 10 years. I think the only one I've ever opened up is Innistrad. And I remember that getting very, very overwhelming. I mean, that many to open, you're kind of like, oh my God, when will this end? It's just too much magic. Okay, so we have Commander Legends. Let's open this up. You're probably wondering, Mason, what the heck do you know about Commander Legends? Nothing. I've never played the format. Okay, so let's take a look at these. There's actually a lot of... The reason why I decided to go with this is because there's a lot of cool stuff that they've decided to add for nostalgic people like me. Look, they got a Kithkin. I used to have a Kithkin deck. It was pretty good, actually. Kithkin are actually pretty cool. What does he even do? Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That's, well, whatever. That's not that great. Okay, so Filigree Familiar, Captain's Call, Pirate's Cutlass. Oh my God. Sekamshima of 1,000 Faces. He's actually pretty cool. I think that's actually an expensive card. He enters the battlefield as a copy of another creature you control, except it has its other abilities, which the legend rule does not apply, and it has Partner. That's actually pretty cool, actually. I like that. I like that card. It's only 4 mana, which is not too bad, especially if you're doing something pretty crazy. Oh, we got a foil here. I actually hate foils. A lot of people like them because they are... Look at that. A lot of people like that crap because it's shiny, but they always bend, and they're hard to look at, and fuck off. Okay, so we got a treasure token. That's great, I guess. Oh my God, we have so many more of these to go through. Oh yeah! Okay, so we got Life Crafter's Gift, Welding Sparks. What does Welding Sparks do? Moss Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. Oh, that's right. I forgot they reprinted these diamonds. Actually, the only diamond I have is Black Diamond. I don't have any of the others. The entering the battlefield tapped thing is kind of a no-go for me. I mean, you can't use that in Legacy. All right, what do we got here? A Gargoyle. I used to want to make a Gargoyle deck, but then I realized that every Gargoyle was terrible. What's this Gargoyle? He costs 6 mana. And he's a 4/4 with flying. That's awful. That's so bad. Why would they even make that? Okay, Keeper of the Accord. Let's see. This is what we want to see. It's the rares. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Oh, so it's kind of like a tax thing going on. Okay. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, you may search your library. Oh, okay, so it is like a land tax, except for it costs more mana. And it also does an additional thing. Maybe if that was 3 mana, I think that would be cool. If that was 3 mana, I'd like that. But, oh my God. We got a bunch of... Wait a second. Oh my God. How much crap... We got so much extra crap in this deck. Emoti Celebrant of Bounty? What does this guy do? He has Cascade. I like the Cascade ability. I don't think it's used enough. Usually when it's used, it's in a situation like this where it's like... Dashed a lot of mana to play that. I'd rather have a Cascade that costs 0. 0 mana, Cascade. Belby Corrupted Observer. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, that player adds 2 colorless mana for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. Whatever. Okay. This token can be used to represent a token that's a copy of a permanent. Why? Oh my God. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff. I remember they kept on talking about how they're going to make white cards much better, because right now white mostly sucks. Especially if you're trying to do anything really competitive, like Legacy, probably Modern, probably everything else. So they kept on talking about, like, you know, we got some great white cards. This is going to be awesome. So they made this guy, Keeper of the Accord. I don't know if I already showed you him. Yeah, so they made that guy. And I could be honest, Wizards of the Coast, you lied. You lied to us. Dragon Mantle. Dragon Mantle sucks. Oh, and we got a Vault of the Champions. Oh, that's pretty good. What was these other cards? I didn't even pay attention to them. Malfeld Twins. I remember seeing this guy back when he was in Innistrad. Was it Innistrad? I'm pretty sure it was. He sucks. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Makeshift Munitions, Angelic Gifts, that guy, Undying Rage. So far, nothing great. Foundry Expector, yeah, it's not too bad, okay. Dawnglade Regent. When Dawnglade Regent enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Great, that's great. Another very unbelievably specific card. Akroma's Will, oh my goodness gracious. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Yeah, whatever. Makeshift Munitions. Wait, what was the rare we got? Oh, Court of Grace. Oh, I missed that somehow. It's another Become the Monarch card. I don't care about those Monarchs. Anything like that that's super specific. Like, I don't mind things that are... I don't mind cards that are, like, super specific, but when it requires something else that's super specific... Nah. Get out of my life, cards. Get out of my life, Monarch. I just did that backwards. I don't care. Whatever. Oh, we got a card that says you're the Monarch. Great. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we got a Tree Folk. Oh my god. I didn't realize they brought back Tree Folk. Whenever Kulfin or the Last You or another creature you control dies, return up to one other target creature card with lesser toughness. That's pretty cool. He costs a lot of mana, to be honest. That's a little too much mana, in my opinion. I mean, he's got a lot of specific abilities, but... someone like me, I like cards that don't cost a lot of mana. You can get them out super quick. You can throw them out there, and you know, the game is over in turn 3, hopefully. Oh, what's this guy? I didn't even notice that guy. Oh my god. We got... wait, what? We got 3 rares in this? Am I crazy? We got at least 2 rares. I definitely didn't see that guy before. So we got 3 rares in this pack. That's pretty good. Blasphemous Act. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a good card to run. He's always good on your sideboard, throwing a Blasphemous Act. Just in case somebody's running a bunch of elves or goblins or something. And we got a Cat Knight. I used to have a Cat Knight deck. All based around artifacts. I took it down so I could build a much better artifact deck around Sigarda's Aid. But yeah, that Cat Knight deck for a long time was probably my best deck. Which I guess says more about artifacts than it does about... the Cat Knights. Whenever Armored Skyhunter attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put the aura or equipment card from among them onto the battlefield. Oh, that's pretty cool. If an equipment is put into the battlefield this way, you may attach it to a creature you control. That is pretty cool. I like that, except I think he should be worth 3 mana, not 4, so I'll never use him. Hunter's Instinct, that's pretty cool. That's not too terrible. You know, you definitely wouldn't run it in something super competitive, but I like that. Oh, and we got Undergrowth Stadium. That's definitely good if you're doing Commander, for sure. Mnemonic Deluge. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Copy that card 3 times. You may cast the copies without paying their mana costs. That's kind of cool, but it costs a lot of mana. Oh my god. Freaking Prismatic Piper. I don't need your stupid pipers. There's another Hunter's Instinct. That's pretty good. And Magus of the Order. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sacrifice Magus of the Order, another green creature. Search your library for a green creature card, put into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So it's basically, oh crap, what's that called? It's like a very crappy version of that card that costs $200. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. He's not good enough to be a good replacement for that card or for the other one that's also that they also printed. I'm surprised that they didn't just reprint that other card. I can't remember what it's called either, but Nostril Voice of the Crags. Let's take this guy out. Choose one. X is the number of spells you cast this turn. Scry X. Great. Okay. Wrong Turn. Oh, that's okay. I like Wrong Turn because that's similar to you know, you can throw that in a Donate deck. You can throw that in it's only target creature though. So in a Donate deck that doesn't actually work now I think about it. What do we got here? And another Lagoon Mystic. Wait, did I get him before? I feel like I saw him before. I feel like I put him in uncommons for some reason. Lagoon Mystic is tapped. Other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. Yeah, I like Lagoon Mystic. He's pretty cool. He definitely can stall a lot of stuff if that's the game plan you're going for, is doing a lot of stalling. Which, you know, works really well for black and blue. Not so much for green is the stalling stuff, but black and blue definitely... yeah, that's what that's all about, is preventing your opponents from being able to do anything, so that way you can eventually either mill them or kill them. Okay, 3 visits. Oh, that's a Portal 3K reprint. Portal 3K is pretty awesome. I never had the opportunity to actually get any of the Portal 3K packs, which I am so disappointed by because I'm a huge fan of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms period. I kind of wish that they had kept the Three Kingdoms kind of feel to it. This is obviously, you can see that they've replaced it with some fairies there. So I don't know what that's supposed to be about. Maybe that's a Throne of Eldraine thing. Promise of Tomorrow. Oh, okay, so this is a card that whenever your creature dies, you get to bring it back eventually. So you exile it, and then if you control no creatures, you sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and bring back all those creatures. Oh my god. Literally early in this video, I said Dragon Mantle sucks, and there's a foiled Dragon Mantle. That's a card that I do not need more of, please. Please and thank you. Stop giving me Dragon Mantle. I don't want it. I've never used it. Even back when I didn't know anything about Magic, I knew that it was dumb. Elvish Visionary, he's pretty cool. I like Elvish Visionary. Definitely run. He's definitely a legacy run. This is one of the few cases where you have something that's a common that you can run in in competitive decks. He's not the end all be all. You could easily swap him out for or swap her out for something else. But I like Elvish Visionary. She helps a lot. She's a really great card. Okay, we got Nightshade Harvester. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life. Oh, I like that card. I love cards like Nightshade Harvester. I have all these cards like Hissing Miasma, Seizures. I love those cards where you just put them down and you let your opponent do the damage. You know what I mean? You play a spell, you hurt yourself. You play a land, you hurt yourself. You attack me, you hurt yourself. It's not my fault. I'm not doing anything. I just have enchantments on the field. I've never succeeded in a battle with one of those decks because you really need to be able to play the long game. So you have to run stuff like Smallpox and stuff, which I didn't know back then. So I just had that kind of stuff of just sitting around and waiting and not doing anything. And that doesn't work out very well. You usually lose. And by usually, I mean 100% of the time, maybe even 110% of the time. You lose so many times that even the times in the past where you might have won a different game, you lose that one too. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy. I was too busy chatting it up. Elegith Crossroads Arger. If you would scry a number of cards, draw that many oh my god. That is pretty good. Too bad he costs 6 mana. I mean, still, he's pretty good. Okay, what do we got? Dispels, Capsule, Renegade Tactics, Fyndhorn Elves. It's interesting they finally reprinted Fyndhorn Elves. I got a full set of the originals. And I probably will continue to use the full set of the originals rather than that guy. Meteor Golem. He's pretty cool. He's definitely a card. You can run that in something like Goblin Welder. Goblin Welder uses that card that I mentioned previously. Oh shit. Oh man, we got Rogak, Son of Roga. You know, to be honest, I'm more excited about him than the mythic rare we got right here. I'm a big fan of Kobolds. I haven't had the opportunity to properly make a Kobolds deck yet, but I was really excited when I saw that they're actually making a new Kobold because they haven't had a Kobold since, I think, Legends, which was a really long time ago. That was a long time ago. Yes, I'm surprised it's taken us this long. I think even though he's a legendary, I think he's pretty cool. He's got First Strike, Menace, Trample. So if you're doing him and then you throw in a Beastmaster's Ascension, he's pretty helpful. I mean, he's got Menace, he's got First Strike. 0 for a 0/1. I freaking love that. I love 0 costing cards. Give them all to me. That is what I'm actually going to set them aside here because I was really hoping to get a Rogak. Okay, Soulfire Eruption. Choose any number of target creatures, planeswalkers, and or players. For each of them, exile the top card of your library. Then Soulfire Eruption deals damage equal to the card's converted mana cost to that permanent. I can see this card ending up being completely useless, at least for me, because most of the cards I like to run, I mean, like I just said, I love 0 costing cards. I love cards that cost as little as possible and do as much as possible. So if I was playing Soulfire Eruption and I dropped that in and then tried to do something, try to pull a card to say, hey, let's see how much damage I do to you. Oh, I do 2 damage, and I just spent 9 mana for that. Yeah, no, terrible. I'm willing to bet that card costs like 50 cents. What's this card? Jessica's Will. Choose one. If you control a commander, you cast this spell. You may choose both. Add a red mana for each card in the target opponent's hand, or exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. It's kind of cool. I don't hate that. That's kind of cool. Another freaking Malfeld Twins. It's freaking Scab Goliath. Oh my god, get it out of my life. Innistrad cards. Kumbaj Witches deals 1 damage to any target and 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's an interesting card. That's a card that I could see. I don't really know what you do with it, but I think it's interesting. I like they made that card. Court of Cunning. I don't remember this card. Oh, it's another freaking Monarch card. I didn't look at any of those. No wonder why. No wonder why I don't remember that. Get out of my life, Monarchs. Valakut Invoker. Yeah. These Invoker cards, 8 mana to do something? That's crazy. Preordain. It's about time they finally reprinted that. Not that I need any of Preordains, but you can never get enough of Preordain. Ambush Viper, sure. Hellkite Courser. What is this guy again? Okay, when Hellkite Courser enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield against haste. Return it to the command zone. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. I don't hate that. Definitely saves you if you've been screwed over a bunch of times and your commander costs a bunch of mana to play. Tago Goblin Weaponsmith. Oh, this is the rock guy. Oh my god. This guy was almost cool enough for me to want to throw him into something. But no. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock with equipped creature has 1 sacrifice rock. And that's the thing I don't like about this. If equipped creature had just tap to sacrifice rock or just pay 1 or the other, I don't care which, just one or the other. Pick one, not both. Then I would absolutely love this card. Especially since it has equip 1. I mean, so basically it's 2 and tap. It should be equip 0 and then pay 1. Goblin Weaponsmith, you're almost cool. I almost love you, but I hate you. We are almost through all of these. Oh my god. We have not pulled anything absolutely amazing. We started out pretty strong, but we have not. Hopefully we end strong. We'll see about that. We haven't got anything that's really mind-blowing, except for Rogak, obviously. But he's like a 30-cent card, so it's not like it really would have mattered. If I didn't pull a Rogak, it wasn't gonna destroy me. Actually, I think he's more. He might be like $1.35 or something. I don't remember. But another Armored Sky Hunter. Don't need more of that guy. Kessig Trapper. Oh, we got a Jared Carthelian. That's kind of cool. He's pretty cool. If you are doing Monarch stuff, if you're into that, then obviously you're gonna love Jared. But he doesn't have a lot of play in general, so probably not go too crazy over Jared. Necrotic Hex. Almost cool, but the problem is that zombies are always just slightly too disappointing. Emberwild Captain. That's another Monarch card. Whatever. Master Smith and Belby Corrupted Overseer. We got another one of those. Oh, and oh my god, we got 3 in that deck this time. So Root Weaver Druid. Whenever Root Weaver Druid enters the battlefield, each opponent may search for their library for 3 basic land cards, then each put 1 of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. I like that card. Especially if you're trying to do something that really requires a lot of lands. You know, if you're somehow one of those rich people who has a Valakut Awakening, you could probably do some, you know, throw a Valakut Awakening on there. Throw something like, not Blood Moon. Oh, what's that card that, you know, whatever. You know, and suddenly everything's a mountain, and you just everybody throws a mountain on there, and they kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what but, you know, probably you aren't doing that, because Valakut Awakening is an expensive card. Ooh, Sakashimi's Will. That's a reprint. I think. Maybe it's not no, it's not. What I'm talking about. That's not a reprint. I'm stupid. For some reason, I thought that was a Kamigawa card. Furnace of Celebration. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 2. If you do Furnace... Why do I have to pay 2? Stop it with this crap, Wizards of the Coast. It should be pay nothing. I don't want to pay nothing. That's what I want to do, Wizards of the Coast. What the... What? Why is that backwards? Oh, it's a freaking Dragon Mantle? What the fuck? My god. Why was... First off, why was that backwards? And why does it have to be a Dragon Mantle? Why couldn't it have been something cool? What the heck? Friggin' Dragon Mantle, get out of my life. I'm sick of you. Court of Ambition? Oh, freaking hell. More Monarch crap? Oh my god, we're down to 1. We are down to 1 pack. Can you see that? We'll see if this is good or bad. Here we go. What is in this pack? This better be good. Please end on a high note. Okay, what do we got here? Flood of Recollection. Supernatural Stamina. No. Oh my god. Thirst for Knowledge, whatever. Sandstone Oracle. Oh, that was our that was our rare. Damn it! I didn't even notice. I was like, oh no, that's more crap. What is this guy? Oh, this is the orc recruiter. That's cool if you got pirates. I don't think there's enough pirates to really... Oh, we got Krark the Thumbless. Oh, baby. Now that's a good ending right there. Krark the Thumbless. Not an expensive card, but man, I've been a fan of Krark's Thumb for a very long time. I actually have a full set somewhere. I've been meaning to make a coin flip deck for ages, and I've always wondered, what the hell? There's Krark Clan Ironworks, there's Krark's Thumb, there's Krark's other thumb, but there's never been a Krark. And finally, these two cards right here are the cards that made me go, I gotta check this out. I don't think we really did super well when it comes to most of these cards. You know, these lands are pretty good. Sakashimi, that's not too bad to start off with. So yeah, we got some interesting stuff in here. Not everything, a lot of these, I mean, commons for the most part are always pretty bad. I mean, even back in the day, they were always pretty bad, but at least back then you can look at some commons. I'm sure there are some in here that are decent. Oh my god, freaking Velcut Invoker right on there. But the majority of the time nowadays, I think the problem is Wizards of the Coast has gotten too good at knowing what is good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next Thursday with a new video. I don't know what it'll be, but make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys then. Goodbye.